Hey, you should learn the guitar.
Oh, didn't we already go through this?
But Fender's gonna send you a free guitar.
Yeah, I know. The awful 3/4 size classical guitar that we looked at a few weeks back. I am not doing that again.
Nope. This time it's an electric with an amp.
They're actually gonna send us a Strat this time. A Fender.
Not quite. It's an entry-level Squier Strat pack. But it comes with an amp.
Well, I guess that's better, but I don't think I can claim the free guitar. I already have my Fender Play subscription, and I'm pretty sure that deal's just for new customers.
Why don't you just buy another annual Fender Play subscription?
Hang on. You want me to pay another $155, get a second annual plan of Fender Play under a different email address, just so I can get this free entry-level Squier Strat pack? Who in their right mind would do something like that?
Good day, everyone. John from the Worship Portal, here with my, I guess, part 2 of the Fender Play free guitar series. Sure, we'll call it that. So as some of you have probably seen, a few weeks ago, I signed up for an annual Fender Play subscription because they said they were gonna send you a free guitar, and they did. It was $155. They sent me a free 3/4 size, affordable, I'll just say it, awful, classical guitar. It came with some strange accessories. It didn't really make sense. Don't do that. But now they have a deal where when you sign up for that same $155, they send you the Squier Strat, the Bullet Strat entry-level pack that they have. Now this pack is anywhere from $250 to $290 that I've seen online. So signing up for $155 to get this pack actually doesn't seem like a bad deal. So what I did is I signed up for a second $155 annual Fender Play subscription, because why not save $100? But yes, it is pretty ridiculous. Now, I haven't looked at this guitar at all. The big reason I'm doing this is because so many of you guys commented on my video last time asking about this guitar and if it's a good deal now. So I have played a lot of Squier Bullets in my time, most of them not that great, but I haven't actually looked at the entry-level kind of starter pack that they send you here, which has an amp and a bunch of accessories. So let's check it out, let's get it unboxed, and let's see if it actually is a good deal now. So I have the box right next to me. This box is a lot larger and a lot heavier. That's why I didn't drop it this time, but it's a lot heavier. So I know it's definitely got an amp in there because it's an electric guitar, an electric, I'm assuming an accessories box, but let's get it opened up. So there's an awful lot of boxes in this one. Let's start with this box. This one seems like a small one. That one's just packaging. All right, let's start with, nope, that's probably the guitar. That's, man, this is really confusing. Let's start with this box, which I'm assuming this is the amplifier. I did remember my trusty scissors this time. Once again, please don't use scissors in this way. Use something more appropriate to get tape off a box, but I'm a professional, apparently. Yes, this is definitely the amplifier. I see a power cable on top that is taped down. Let's get that opened up. All right. So this is the Fender Frontman 10G. It's going to be a solid state 10-watt amplifier. Let's get it opened up and check them out. That was just the manual. I don't need that. And by the Fender Frontman, clearly I meant the Squier Frontman. But honestly, this is not a terrible little amp to get you started with. I've used a lot of 10-watt amplifiers. In fact, my very first amp, when I played bass, because I started off on bass, for those that don't know, my first amp was a little 10 watts. Was it a Squier? I think it was a Squier. I think my parents went in to pick up a Laney 10 watt that they had, but they didn't have any. And I think they picked up a Squier, actually. But it was a 10 watt bass amp. This is a pretty nice little size, to be honest. Great for bedroom playing. Definitely not going to be giggable. But I've played these before. They're pretty nice. I will give a sound demo of the guitar and the amp mic'd up in a different video, probably next week or so. I did say I was going to give a guitar review on the classical. I changed my mind. I'm not going to. That thing's not good. But this one I definitely will, because I do want to see what it's like. But on the front, you've got your regular input, your gain. You've got the overdrive and the clean, as well as a master volume, treble, bass, an aux in, and a port for headphones, which is really nice. This is going to be great for you to plug some headphones in at home, especially while you're practicing using Fender Play. Yeah, this is a good little amp. It doesn't sound phenomenal. I'm going to spoil that. It's not an amazing amp, but for coming in the box with the guitar and being a pretty inexpensive amp, it's pretty good, especially when you're getting started. All right, let's put this guy down and see what else is in the box. All right, so I'm kind of confused because I see two guitar-shaped boxes in here. Let me see if I can get the one that is not the guitar. Actually, scratch that. I found this box, which I'm going to assume is the accessories box. Big triangle box, because I'm really hoping that this is not the guitar. How do I even open this? Looks like it's just a little slip, I guess. Oh, I can hear the case in there. Aha, accessories box. So what do we have? We have a similar case to the last one that we got. Not bad, definitely an electric guitar case. Fender branded, which is always nice. This is probably worth like 15 bucks. Let me just put this down. And then we have another little box in here, which I'm assuming is all the other little accessories. Let's get it opened up. Aha, yep. So, little tiny strap. This one's all like bent and folded. Ugh. But yeah, little strap for your guitar. Comes with a lead or a 1/4-inch cable for those playing at home. Let's open this up. Seems pretty affordable, but not bad. It's Fender branded, which is nice. It's not one of those no-name brands, so that's good. What else you get in here is a little packet with, I'm assuming, like the Squier Fender Play instructions, but it's got a couple of Allen keys and some Fender branded picks, which you do need with an electric guitar. Get rid of that box. That box is pretty empty. Let's see what is in these big boxes, finally. So like I said, there are two of them. This is the much lighter box. So I don't really know what's in here. I don't think we need these anymore. Put those off to the side. So this one's much lighter. It's still guitar sized, but it's much lighter. So let's see what's in this one. I think it said it came with a pack of strings. This would be pretty extra for a pack of strings. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this entire box has the little F1 tuner, which is great. The little FT1, got one of those with the classical. I've used these before, they're good. A pack of mangled strings. It just says electric guitar strings, very specific. What gauge are they? I'm assuming 10s. Does not say what gauge they are. Honestly, like, does someone brand new to electric guitar need to know what gauge strings? No, but they should know if they need to buy some more, because that's going to change the setup of the guitar. So at least say what it is on there. Come on, Fender. And then this box is probably the stand. So the same stand as I got, I'm assuming, with the classical. Looks like I did need these again. Let's open her up. Yep, same stand, just a little bit thinner, a little bit smaller. Let's open it up. Just as affordable as the last one. And yeah, not bad. Just little cheap stands, but you know, what else do you need when you're getting started, right? Besides something of decent quality. Man, ugh, gonna struggle. There we go. Little guitar stand. That's what it is. Let's fold it back up and get onto the main show, shall we? All right, so there's one guitar-shaped box left in this big box. I'm hoping it's the Strat. Definitely feels bigger. And there's more tape. Let's cut that. Let's cut that. Man, they definitely don't want you getting into this thing. All right, I think that's all of it. Now I don't need this. All right, once again, this one's heavier. I'm assuming it's the Squier. It is apparently a full-size Bullet HT, which is hardtail. So I'm expecting a hardtail, no trim. All right, that is a little guitar. Is that a full size? They said it was a full size. Let's pull it out. Fender Play, get 3 free months of online guitar lessons to redeem. Go there. If you want 3 free months of Fender Play, jump on my Discord and ask me, and I'll give you this code. All right? But I don't need it because I'm a big spender. Got the whole year. All right, so let's open this. Headstock off. I got my hopes high. Like, Squier instruments are very good, but I have played a lot of not good Bullets. All right, this is what we have. All right, I do like seeing that they protect the controls. I always like seeing that. Let's take the strings off. This does not seem like a full-size guitar. This seems awful small. Whew. Let's take all this off, shall we? Luckily, I have strats of all comparisons here, so we can see if it's full size and if Fender was telling porky pies, eh? All right, so this is what it looks like. Honestly, the finish looks really nice. I've always had a soft spot for a black on white Strat like Clapton, right? So let me just work from the top and tell you what I see, what I like, what I don't like. So I do like the classic Fender shape on the headstock. The Affinity series, which is the big brother of this, which I love the Affinity series, they have the 70s style, the CBS headstock. I'm not a huge fan of those, to be honest, but this classic headstock, always loved the shape of it. It says Squier Stratocaster by Fender. I'll try and zoom in on that for you. Designed and backed by Fender, crafted in China, of course. Tuners are honestly very, very affordable. I'm not a fan of these tuners. I've used these tuners on a lot of different guitars, and like they're good, they're fine, but they don't hold tune very well. It's a good thing this is a hardtail, because if it was a trem, they would be going out of tune left, right, and center. Rosewood fretboard, or at least, you know, like some form of that, maybe Palfero or something, which I do like. I've grown to like these fretboards a lot. Neck is kind of a medium C, I'd call it. So it's not a chunky baseball bat, which is good for people who are learning, but it's not super like Yamaha slick. That's nice, I like that. Pearloid dot inlays, which I like. The finish, like I was saying before, is really nice actually. I like the finish a lot. Single ply white pick guard. So what that means is this is just one piece of plastic. You'll also get triple ply sometimes, which is like white, black, white, and it's like 3. It just gives like a nice kind of black outline around, but a black one doesn't really need that. But yeah, let's see what the switches feel like. The switch doesn't feel too bad, but usually what happens with the switches and the pots, when the pots feel okay, is after a while on these more inexpensive guitars, they start to crackle and, you know, they just don't really sound that great. Pickups I can't tell because you can just see the pickup covers. Like I mentioned, it's a hardtail, which means it does not have a tremolo. That is, I think, a very good thing on an entry-level guitar, because it allows you to not have to worry about the trem height and how different strings affect things, and not as much, a little bit you do, but not as much. So I do like that a lot. The big thing for me is I am still questioning whether this is a full-size Strat, because this really does seem like a 3/4 size. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna compare it to a Strat that I know is full-size, which is my Squier Classic Vibe. Give me 1 second. All right, so here's my Squier Classic Vibe Strat. I know it's full size because I've compared it to my American 60th anniversary Strat on a few different occasions, and it is spot on. And then this is the Squier Bullet Strat, and it does actually look the same size. Let's flip it so the horns are matching. All right, it definitely does look the same size, but it is thinner, pretty significantly thinner. So I think that's where they saved the weight. The necks feel pretty similar, to be honest. Even though this one's a maple, the shape of the necks do. This is a sanded neck versus a gloss neck. But not bad, besides the thickness. Yeah, pretty close. All right, so let me see just what we've got going right out of the box with this. Let me give it a quick tune-up and just give it a quick little acoustic play, and I'll give you guys my first thoughts on how it feels to play. All right, she's all tuned up. Let me give a quick little... Already out of tune. Honestly, not bad. Feels pretty good, very thin. Fret ends are not bad. Could use a little bit of a dress just to sharpen some of those edges. But yeah, overall, not that bad. So the big question, is this deal worth it? So before, with the classical guitar, I would say this deal was definitely not worth it. I actually recommended getting your own guitar, something like this, maybe a classic Vibe or an Epiphone, something you really like, and then getting a month-to-month Fender Play subscription. But I do believe this guitar has turned me around on it. This deal, if it is still going or if it comes up again, I would actually recommend picking it up, because not only is this a $250 to a $290-ish pack retail, you're only paying $155 for Fender Play, so you're saving $100 at least by picking up this pack with the Fender Play annual subscription. In addition to that, I had some pretty high praise for Fender Play and what it offered. Go check out the last video for more information on that. It'll be in the top corner as well as down in the description. And also, like I mentioned, I will be doing a full review on this guitar pretty soon. And for those who are subscribers on Patreon, really appreciate you guys pushing the channel forward, allowing me to get probably irresponsibly 2 Fender Play annual subscriptions so I can get both of the free guitars that they offered. Kind of ridiculous, but my Patreon subscribers are allowing me to do ridiculous things like this that will end up eventually helping all of you. If you are not subscribed on Patreon and you would like to, please head to the link down in the description or patreon.com/theworshipportal to sign up for as little as $2 per month. Going up from there with some awesome perks. Really appreciate you guys. So I'm gonna go play with this guitar as well as that little 10-watt frontline amp a little bit more, and I'm gonna make a video for you guys in the next couple weeks, I hope. And that's it. Have a great rest of the day.